Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So Odumeje decided to talk to Pastor Adebayo. Adebayo, many of you know Adebayo. A few weeks ago, he was being dragged on social media for protecting and siding Tinubu. This is not the first time he made comment that it did not go down well with many people, because people still remind him of what he did during the time of Jonathan. You see, bigotry is bigotry. It doesn't matter how you want to paint it. The man was protesting against Jonathan. He's not alone. All these Yoruba pastors, protested against Jonathan. And today, they are unable to talk. Even if they don't want to protest, why can't they just condemn evil? This is not about Yoruba people, okay? But there's no other way to say it so that people will not misunderstand it. And what Odumeje said is spot on. Many people tag Odumeje as a fake pastor, uneducated and all that, because of English they would call you uneducated. But I'm not here for that anyway. We must understand that Christianity is about truthfulness. Do you understand? Do not cover evil. Say it the way it is. Okay? And some people from Yoruba land, they know this. So I'm gonna also play a video or a conversation that took place on one of this lady called Precious, conversation among Yorubas, what they said in her platform, about the whole thing and who Tinubu are, or who Tinubu is, of course, to Yoruba people. What Tinubu represents, what Tinubu stands for, and how some Yorubas see him. The same thing that Igbo politicians are doing, building Kaaba, enriching their circle of friends, without doing what they're supposed to do. Few weeks ago, a couple of months ago, Udele was busy shouting on social media. You remember when they said they went to Mother Valley to pursue ESM, the African Liberation Army, and all that? One of the things that Udele showcased in his video is an uncompleted building, which he claimed belonged to Odumeje. That because of Biafran cause, Odumeje is unable to finish his house. Jovika and Udele, many of them using Odumeje building to justify what they're doing and calling for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu head. But Odumeje cannot hide his love for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And I believe he sees more than them, But Udele cannot stop, showcasing his stupidity and all that. Why am I saying it? Because Odumeje also mentioned Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in that video. And of course, he talked about Ojukwu himself. So these and other things is what we are going to, hear from Odumeje in this particular video. So please make sure you like the video and share this video. Subscribe to the channel if you have not. Do all you can do just to support us in this one. Let us hear from Odumeje. Maybe that will help us to understand what I just said.
I don't want to talk to Adeboye. I don't want to talk to that man. You don't know what they call pastor. Go to the Bible. A pastorly book, a bad government, and a disappointment. My age is like a failure on money soon get we can need it. What you put it that one is to know the right. Look at how many years in the government belongs to all of us in Nigeria. People are managing our resources and lavishing our resources, and we are praising them in our resources that we set them to manage for us. Governors and senators and presidents or any politicians, you can call them. They are there for your representative. They are not there for you to serve them. They are there to serve every citizen of Nigeria, and they owe you accountability for a job you have sent them to go and serve you as a governor, as a senator, as a president. We don't know our rights in this country. That is why you saw people They will do ordinary main road that many countries have already forgotten that they have do road for their country, and we are celebrating them. The road you do is not your money as a governor, it's not your money as a senator, it's not your money as a president, it's not your money. It's the money of all of us, the citizens of Nigeria. Know you are right, and all of us must wake up. That's why people are claiming what they are not. I have always said this. For us, no forget that there have never been anything that government has done for this country. There is no development. There is no anything that is happening. I have said it all the time. To every Nigerian, we can never keep quiet. These are people that don't know what is called development of a country. The only thing they know is how to embezzle money, share money. We are no more a boy. We are now fathers. I have always tell you this. Ojubu is 31 years to know that these people call government of Nigeria is a deceived for the people of Igbo land. And this young man started at the age of 31 years to fight for the right of many, everybody, a nation of Igbo land. What an intelligent man. I'm always appreciate this man. Ojubu, the hero of our time. This is my forefather. What related to that battle? Even there is a time when every Igbo people look at him. Why do you lead us to? He left Nigeria. Oh, that makes Ojubu to fight, to go for war. All of us are seeing it today. Anybody that is as a governor, senator, president, celebrating this government of Nigeria is selfish. People that are benefiting, those governors and senators and presidents, they are the ones struggling for their party to win so that they will enrich themselves and their family. Their children are in overseas, going for international school. But the citizens of Nigeria that own the resources, there is no good school for them. Their children are in, I don't know what our God is, their children, hippopotamus. And they seen people. That's why, because this government is like, that's why everything are turning upside down. I don't want to talk to Adeboye. I don't want to talk to that man. You know what they call pastor? Go to the Bible. A pastor book a bad government. They don't look to benefit from it. We are fathers in the Lord. That God make my voice to be in the world. It's not because of you. It is for me to tell people the truth, what is happening. Not for you. You don't know me anywhere. Anytime you want to fight for the truth, or you know the evil government of Nigeria, they will pursue you. That is the problem of Ojubu. And that is the problem of Nnamdi Kanu. If they know that what these people are saying, why are they rejecting them? Why there's so much battle in the northern side? Is because there's a lot of resources, mining, gold, that you yourself did not even know. That is why they are chasing many villages away. Those villages they are chasing away are villages that have resources. You know, Nigeria don't know what is going on. So the people that are doing business with this mining are now fighting fake country with fake leaders. Don't you put it that 1 year? How many years in the Qatar? Would you put it that 1 year? To know the right. Look at how many years in there. It's not that made disappointment. My age is like a failure. Hey, on 1 year soon get we can need it. I pray for you that God answer you in the name of Jesus.
Now, some of you will be like, Guy reports, are you not in support of Nigeria and all that? Listen, what this man said here, even Bianca, you know Bianca Ojukwu. Is it not Bianca that is telling that told Finland that her husband tried and he regretted it and all that? Do you understand? This is something people need to understand. Nobody is celebrating mediocre or mediocrity. It doesn't matter how you want to perceive it, but the truth of the matter is that what he said here takes courage. I'm telling you, do you understand? He said that he called Nigeria a fake country. Like, this is something which is true, though. I'm not saying he's lying, but due to the level of persecution and what people can do to cover lie, you will see Yambaba and his team now, those criminals, they will begin now to plan and try to indict this man. That's what they do using their platform. You cannot see, if you have people like this, just imagine when in a situation, in the moment when Adebayo is saying different thing, Udumede someone courage to call the spade a spade. In this video you're about to watch now, and this is a short clip, you understand the reason why Adebayo is pretending not to see anything. It is only when people push him and drag him, he will try and talk as if he understands it, but in a polite way, which is not supposed to be. There's one weapon Nigerian government always use against people of conscience. Once you have anything, any criminal, any skeleton on your cupboard, they will utilize it against you and shut you down anytime you want to talk. Open church goes within that if you push, they will expose you. Remember, that is what they do. And they're so open that you can sign for money and they will tell you expect the call. If you dare do that expect the call, like my colleague in stealing, my colleague in siphoning, once after doing that, there's no way you will come back again to criticize their effort. It takes somebody that is filled with the Holy Spirit. Is it not the Reverend Father that won election in Benue State and became a governor? Before he became governor of Benue State, he was saying Christian genocide. He was talking about Christian genocide. The moment he's now governor of Benue, the man, changed everything. And Nigeria is corrupt. Does not mean they don't have security. They don't know anything. Does not mean that when it comes to dictating those that have siphoned money, they don't know. They have every files of everybody. You see the governor of Boy State today. You are not hearing. Look at how Dave Umahi is parading himself. Give Dave Umahi a chance to become what he is now, maybe in Anambra. He's a successor, somebody who take over after him. We go through battle with him. But now in Ebo State, he planted somebody there. You can see how the man behaved to outside, in Nigerian politics outside Ebo State. That will tell you that this man look like somebody who will always have problem, or who will be having problem with his predecessors. Why? Because he want power. He want to dominate. So showing you this attitude that you're seeing from Dave Umahi now, and what you know about Dave Umahi now, should tell you that the current governor now in Ebonyi State is actually under his handbag. He is not under his pocket. He is not. That governor must be like boy. In fact, people can say, I won't blame anybody that says that Dave Umahi is the governor of Ebonyi State. Why am I saying this? For you to understand the level of politician, the level of criminality in the system, that when you talk is a problem. When you talk is a problem. Let's hear Precious. I think I don't know where he come from. This Precious, you're going to see her. Tinubu does not care about the Yoruba people as a whole. He is more concerned about his inner circle. But Yoruba people are just very gullible. Nigerian alleges. Okay, no way. Jaide Adamu, Ganesho, incorrectly CCTV verify already. This is another topic, please. I'm not here for that. Let's talk about it. He said President Festus Kayamo, EFCC, Odumeje, and all that. So this is just a line, but they call this part for the part that they say something. Listen. Listen.
It's just unfortunate that Tinubu is a Yoruba man, but I can assure you his presidency has absolutely nothing to do about being a Yoruba man. Now, The people he has around him, the Benjamin Millers of this world, the Bayo.
The woman you are hearing her voice is a very typical original Yoruba woman. Listen.
Lonuga and everything. It so happens that they are Yoruba because these are the people he has been, he has been running around with long time ago, that they belong to the same syndicate. They have the kind of trust. They have this, understanding among themselves. They could have been Ghanaians, they could have been Cameroonians, for all he cares. The important thing is that these are the people that are useful to what he wants to do now. So, because look at the Yoruba region. Tell me, what is the one thing that this government has done to the Yoruba land that makes anybody think, oh, this is a Yoruba president? When Tinubu said Emiloko, for those who don't understand Yoruba, TY understands Yoruba, Emiloko is not our local. It's not Yoruba local. It is my turn. He says, I have been carrying all of them. I have been serving, I have been pushing them up. It is time for me. So his presidency has absolutely nothing to do with any region that he might have come from or not. But Yoruba people are just very gullible. When you hear that, oh, it's my brother, even though you are wallowing in suffering,
exactly.
Oh, it's my brother. Who is your brother? Does he even know you exist? He doesn't know anybody. Tinubu has no definition of you are Yoruba, you are Igbo, you are Hausa. No. His idea is, are you useful to this plan I have right now? As long as you are useful, go. But he's been in Lagos, you understand. So definitely his inner circle will be Lagosians, the people whom he has been running around with in Lagos. So that is it. And Oni Ofife is one of them. These people are not speaking like they are speaking for the Yoruba. No. Look at Pastor Adeboye.
Listen.
All of them are self-serving.
Listen.
None of them is speaking for Christians. None of them is speaking for the Yorubas. Everybody is speaking for themselves. If you dig deep into Baba Adeboye's case, you will realize that whatever he's saying now, he's saying for his own self, for himself.
Okay. Yeah.
What does he have to? What does he stand to gain now? Okay, you remember there was a time that his son had a case with EFCC. That case has not been totally closed. It's just as if they just kept it there for the contracts in Kaduna State or something. Yeah, yes. The case has not. It's not as if they judged and they found him not culpable of anything and is free to go. No, EFCC is like they are just covering it and keeping it for them. There until they will need it, and this is the right time to use it.
So you get the point now. If you don't get them, forget about it. So the man actually tried. He tried, and when he said that he's a failure, he can see he's regretting his people of his age, and to compare it with that of Ojukwu, when Ojukwu decided to fight for the people, and the man of Canada and all that, Makande demanded for his head. Make una take time more. Mazaga is not a criminal. He's not what you think that he is. But people are attacking him all this manner of everything just to get him out of the way. But time will tell. God works in a mysterious way, and I pray that God will perfect it, and he will be free. All right, I don't want to say much. Please let me know what you think about it, and I believe you must have grabbed one or two things from this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Take care of yourself. God bless you. See you again. Day one. Bye bye for now.